making songs about all I've left behind, and people who won't listen don't matter much to me now. Can you feel this time? Away over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the stream. I'm not okay. I could do more than this. Away over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I could do more than this.
Good Friday, everyone, and happy time zone. No, wait, swap those, reverse that. Good time zone, everybody, and happy Friday. I hope everyone is well. It has been, oh boy, has it been a day. I do hope that everybody is well, and greetings to all of you. Greetings to Frauke and Shadow and Blast and Kel and Black Ninja. Excellent. So many people. It is good to see all of you, and yes, haven't seen you for a while, Black Ninja. It's good to see you back again. I hope you're well. Yes. Apologies for the slightly late start to stream. I was having to wrestle an octopus. Greetings, Redstone Ore. And for more context of that, congratulations. I had a parcel arrive earlier, and it's required me to start a couple of things in the background, and one of them kind of sort of got away with itself. But yes. Oh, I'm missing game sounds. Short version is I'm currently in the process of printing a new printer. Long version is the spool of filament has started to unravel a little bit overly fast, possibly due to some interesting retraction speeds. And I'm not entirely sure why, but it's resulted in way more filament being wrapped around things that it shouldn't be. So I'm currently... I had to fight with it, and anyone who's encountered 3D printing filament, if it starts to unreel, it's like fighting an octopus. So, yes. That was fun. I don't want to do that again. Kind of keeping an eye on it out of the corner of my eye, and just praying. And this is only the second of 6 prints that I need to do to replace my printer. Because of course, why make it simple? Why ship me the parts when you could just ship me a reel of filament and say, here, print your own? It's not where I wanted. Yeah, it's very much like that for okay. Actually, kind of built the tower. Ooh, congrats! Do share. You're gonna have to post a picture of it in. Yeah, Spring Steel definitely is. In Discord. And in case... Where's that button? There it is. In case you've lost it, Discord. Any and all pictures of lovely builds are very much appreciated, so that I can steal ideas from. I think spring steel is easier to untangle. Yeah. I've encountered spring steel. It's pretty much exactly the same. Hey Raven! Good time zones and happy Friday. Or Good Friday and happy time zones. One of these is accurate. Which is entirely up to you. Is that all the mossy cobble I have? Oh. Fortunately, I have cobble and I have moss. Therefore, I have more mossy cobble. So, what I am attempting to do at the moment is work on the courtyard. Because it's kind of a big element of incomplete. It's one of those, oh yes, there's a courtyard in this build. It should probably not be as incomplete as it currently is. Oh, and the other reason I'm slightly off is that part of my afternoon was derailed by helping out on an interview. Not something that I do very often, and definitely not something I am considering to be one of my core strengths, but something that was definitely necessary. So, yeah, that took a bit of extra time this afternoon. As always, I get all the interesting days. Some of them all wrapped up into one. What shall we do with the drunken Scotsman? No, that's wrong day. Thank God it's Friday. Or is it thank Crunchy it's Friday? Oh no, that's a different problem. Armadillos! No. Soft on the outside, crunchy on the inside. Armadillos! Actually, no, it's the other way around for those. There's a dime bar that's soft on the outside, crunchy on the inside. Armadillos is soft on the inside and crunchy on the outside. If anyone can follow what's going on in my head right now, congratulations. I think the squirrels must be helping you. Sounds like I'm hungry. Well, not entirely. I did manage to have dinner. Before fighting the octopus.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Sounds more like the Muppet version of Audrey Toozy.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Oh, can you imagine a Muppet version of of Audrey Toozy? That would be an interesting experience. Oh dear. Would it be Kermit that goes up against? So I can't remember the name of the character who actually looks after Audrey Toozy, but I'm trying to sort of think who would be which Muppets would play which characters. I mean, Piggy would be Audrey. Kermit would be whatever the name of the bloke is. It's an interesting possibility. Audrey Toozy would probably just be Animal. No. That sounds wrong. Seymour. Ah, of course, yes. Feed me, Seymour. Derp. You'd have thought that would have been blatantly obvious with the line, feed me, Seymour. I mean, considering I completely failed to remember the names of actors playing which roles in the Rocky Horror Picture Show yesterday or the day before, clearly my brain is not functioning right this week. Any and all attempts to kickstart it correctly are going to apparently require larger amounts of... I was going to say larger amounts of high explosives than the electricity. I'm not sure that's what you use to kickstart a brain, but yeah, we'll go with that. Does this mean I have to go fight a suicide shrub? Is that how we kickstart my brain for accuracy? It just has to... that's what charged creepers are for. Obviously. They're for kickstarting my brain. Soft tissue. Point. I think Kickstarter would frown upon that one. This is what happens when I get a little bit beyond reality. And that would be the sound of hitting me with a hammer like that. Why are there sticks in my blocky bits box? That sounds wrong. Do I appear to be short of wheaty dirt. Oh, wheaty dirt, where art thou, oh, wheaty dirt? Got plenty of coarse dirt. I have not built a monster. I have absolutely not built a monster. Actually, then again. Looking at this world, I might have built a monster. I take it back. I prefer Young Frankenstein. Far better film. I need wheaty dirt. We're going shopping. To IKEA or bust? Probably bust.
They talk about another kind of work.
This is what happens when my brain has to spend most of the... Mimic Tower back at the Caldera. Yeah, okay, I'll accept that as a definition of a monster. This is what happens when my brain has to spend the entire day being highly appropriate. It spends the evening being highly inappropriate. Congratulations, you get to deal with it! Out of appropriate era. Yep, that's the one. I used to be appropriate, and now I'm not. To IKEA. Hello, things. Hello, Stuffy. Fine, show me the arsehole armor. You look nothing like Winamp. Oh no, that kicks the llama's ass.
They talk about another kind of work.
Is that what it was? I'm trying desperately to remember what the old advertising slogan for Winamp was. Was it Winamp kicks the llama's ass? Or am I forgetting? Probably forgetting. Wheaty dirt brick. That'll do. I'm suspecting I'm going to need to spend some time. Yes. I do not have enough wheat to be able to make all of the wheaty dirt from the mud. It's a muddy problem. Really whips the llamas. Oh, goodness. Kinky. I am not whipping the llama's ass in this. Why on earth did they go with that for the no, I don't even. I'm not sure I really want to know why they used that as a slogan. I feel that it's a bit sort of yeah, exactly. Yeah. There we are. That's the carryover splat from yesterday. Before anyone runs the command, that is the carry-in splat from... off by 1 error on the splat from yesterday's command count. Now we've used it up. I have but one more firework to give. No. Fortunately, the Shulker Monster will provide. The Shulker Monster provides. He's all good. He's all good. He's all good. He moves in splatting ways. Oh no, that's not the variant that's supposed to be involved. Really? Boing. Right. Wheaty dirt first. Bit here, bit there, some more here, there and there. You know, this makes a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of blooming sense. You know, there are rumors I used to be sane. I know that they're rumors because I started them. Missed. Give me that back. It's my wheaty dirt. It's looking alright. It's looking alright. Let's put these into here. Apparently there was a competitor to Winamp that had a llama as a mascot, so the slogan was a bit... Oh, I was not aware of that one, and I highly remember all of this. Thank you for finding that out, Kel. That provides an answer to a question that I never asked about 20 years ago. Actually, it might have been about 30 years ago. God. Now I feel old. That moment when you remember just how many years ago Winamp was. I mean, Winamp is not recent. I know there are attempts to resurrect it recently, but Winamp is not recent. How's that look? That looks pretty good. I like that. VLC kind of has the market. Yeah, VLC, Plax, SM Player, which you definitely don't want to get wrong with the way that you pronounce that one. Remember, kids, it's SM Player. Do not get it wrong, or otherwise it's a very oh my. That and Spotify. Well, I mean, the problem with that is Spotify. Exactly. This is why I was very glad that when I upgraded my NAS last week, I found that the new one will quite happily run Plex, and thus I have been able to reallocate all of my audio to Plex. And so it's easier to find on the network again. This of course caused problems because I immediately discovered that all of the Doctor Who audiobooks that I'd acquired from the Humble Bundles over the years had 3 different folder structures for them. And I was like, that doesn't work. I can't have that. So I had to spend 4 hours rearranging my Doctor Who audiobooks. You know things are bad when you have to spend that much time just rearranging your your audiobook library. There was a world download. I'm assuming that's a slight typo, and there was a world download on January the 1st. There may be another world download on January the 1st. There isn't another one in the middle. I'm kind of restricting how often I do them, simply because it gives me something to aim for. I hope I've answered the correct question there in attempting to understand. If I haven't, re-ask it and I will try and answer the correct question. I like that. That feels... Whoops. Like I just clipped through a tower. I've not done the path in this direction because I don't know where it's going. Let's see. Path, much path, all the path. So much pathing. Up the stairs. Ignore the guard's chicken. We need to name that thing, don't we? I think we now have this reasonably consistent as well. I mean, it runs out of mossy cobble midway through, but I think it's nice to have that sort of... yeah. You mean the one in the caldera, the mimic tower or the original tower? Yes, those were fun. But then that's the one you've built your own version of, if I remember rightly, is it not? If I only had a brain. Right. Actually, I need that coarse dirt again. I was going to be a little bit coarse over here, because I feel that it wouldn't be... Actually, let's not do... Don't like that. Right, let's break this up a bit. I know a shovel is not the right thing for breaking moss, but to be honest, does it matter? I fell in the hole. You have a challenge for me. I have many challenges, but okay, I'm curious about this one. Let me have it. I mean, to be honest, this area is a challenge, which will probably take another 12 months. And that's before we take into account the offset in time due to Lord of the Ring Tower. No! Which one? There are many Lord of the Ring Towers. Oh, I'm assuming that's a link. Either that or something just managed to censor you. Links do not work. The Eye of... Oh, that one. Ooh. You see, the... Looks like a typo correction. Ah, okay. Typo correction makes more sense, actually. You see, the problem with the Eye of Sauron Tower is... What would I fit it into by way of the world? I mean, that might be the challenge, really. How would I fit it? Well, you have a point, Raven. You do have a point. Let's borrow my camera count for a second. I have no idea where I've just teleported my cam account to. This might be a mistake. I don't recognize where it is. Wherever it is, there's a really? No. That was a bad idea. Let's try that again. And let's do this by actually just flying the cam account somewhere. Oh, that was very much a... I thought I remembered where I was going moment. Actually, I know how to remember where I'm going. Come on, please tell me I still have this. Yes, I do. Alright. This is the moment where having a map of the world that operates comes in handy. So we've got these two towers, which are definitely not the ones that you're based on anything to do with Lord of the Rings. But I believe that's the tower that was being mentioned earlier. And is definitely a very nice tower. Bobby is definitely having trouble with loading chunks. But if I remember rightly, and Raven is absolutely correct on this, if I follow this path, we end up going past IKEA. Or at least the mountain holding IKEA. Mountain, he says. That's only a hill. And this is the tower that Raven is mentioning. Which is very similar. It does not have the Eye of Sauron at the top of it. It does, however, have a large number of llamas at the bottom of it. I don't know if you'd seen this one before, Blacknesia. Have a good meeting, Raven. The joys of having Lagville. But yes, this is very, very close. And there's also the Temple of Yeet. That is definitely not a Tower of Orthanc style. And I've probably just mispronounced Orthanc. But yes, when we were building this one, it did very much suddenly have a "oh, we've gone Lord of the Rings" in the styling for the top of it moment. Which was entirely unplanned. Part of me is curious. What the heck is at... Where did I teleport myself to? 1500... 1500... 1500, 1000... Oh, 1500... Oh, okay. So... Yeah, interesting. Of course. Minus 1500, 100 actually turns out to be one of the... oh no, that's 1500. No, that's right. That first location that I ended up teleporting the cam account to is actually one of the two pillager outposts right next to the raid farm. I knew that the numbers were similar for something. Ooh, I forgot I had a wheat field. I really need to work on wheat fields out by Lagville. The intention was always to actually increase those. And that would provide me with a lot of wheat from which I could make wheaty dirt. And for comparison, the Temple of Yeet... The Temple of Yeet is almost like the inverse of the Tower of Orthanc. Ah, they're coming to take me away. Come on, where is it? There it is. So, here we have the Temple of Yeet. Doesn't look like much. until you actually yeet yourself into it. And this is very much where it comes into the... This is the inverse of the Tower of Orthanc, because it is sort of... Oh, look! Yes. Or the buried Tower of Orthanc. Anyone for a Temple of Yeet? Yeet! This one definitely has plenty of eyes. All the eyes, they are watching you. Oh, Cal. That pun. That pun. But yes, Temple of Yeet. And many people don't actually exit the Tower of Yeet, or the Temple of Yeet, in this direction. It's not the common exit path. And as somebody mentioned the other day, there are markers here. Those were for where there should have been more of these rings. I just never tidied them up. Or built them. I kind of had to move on because I think I was driving myself crazy with this build. Says the man who then then came back and built things like this. All the mine shafts. All the pretty mine shafts. Look at this. It's been a while since I've looked through this one. I don't know if you've ever seen this one, Kel. It's like a lush cave with a mine shaft run through it. This is what happens when I build a mine shaft. It's like, here we have the Iron Golem powered lifting wheels. With all of the gears that control the lifts and the counterweight that took forever to oxidize. And the lift. New Year definitely needs a new intro video. I've been pondering that I need to spend some time actually getting a new intro video just for the caldera alone. Why is there a bed here? Why did I leave a bed here? I know I was going to, at one point, build another lift shaft down to here, and then take over this cavern. Actually, why am I... So this cavern was originally going to end up part of all of that build, and it kind of just ran out of sanity. But the mine carts are still here. And all of this cave got completed. At some point, I suspect I'm going to have to go through and spend some time on all those bits that have just never been completely finished in different areas of the world. I do love this mining village, though. It really came together well. Right. However, now that we've been doing a little bit of tour that was unplanned, and not originally part of today's goals, However, yes, a Tower of Orthanc might be an interesting build. What I might do is modify the context. There is on my list of things to build the concept currently known as Jurassic World. And Jurassic World is due to have a very large airship docking tower. So maybe that tower could be in a Tower of Orthanc style, perhaps. I don't have a style for that region set. So, maybe that might be a point of interest to come back to. Do I have any mud? Apparently not. Apparently so. I do have mud. Fantastic. What do you know? It's a muddy job, but somebody's got to do it. I'm left thinking this area feels a little bit low-lying in comparison to some, and so it might be a little bit muddy. Ooh, you know what would be better than this? Ooh, do I have... Nope, that's not it. That one. Nope, that's soul sand. However, I do have mangrove roots. What if I were to do muddy mangrove roots for those areas instead of mud? I reckon that might blend in better. Ooh, yeah, that does blend in better. I do like muddy mangrove roots as a texture. I also like the fact that you can just link them together, so that looks like a giant splat almost. And I've just realised you can't see what I'm looking at. Here we are. It's the way that it starts. So one of the things that I really like about muddy mangrove roots is that the textures change depending on which way round you place them. Nah, I don't like that. Let's do that. Because it means that you've got far more textures than you think. And they still correct, right? Yes, that really is the nice bit, isn't it? That one. I'm going to put the mud away. Actually, I'm going to turn all of that mud into into muddy mangrove roots and then put it away. And actually, what I'm going to do is take a full stack of that and put that into there. So we've got rooted dirt, mud, soul sand. Oh, I had packed mud. Ooh, gravel. Fantastic. That was about to be my next question. Do I have gravel anywhere? And the answer appears to be yes, before I've even asked it. Woohoo! I have gravel. I have gravel. Oh dear. I'm not insane. Really, I'm not. Greetings, Tor, and... What? I'm curious. What the heck is... What? Duh? How? What? Where is the off by one error? I don't see an off by one error. My brain is not finding an off by one error in that. Uh-oh. Oh. The new sticky... The new sticky pins. Oh dear. We're all doomed.
Doomed, I tell you.
Meow. What's the most least used block I can think about? I mean, in my case, at the moment, the least used block would be anything in the red sandstone, because I don't have any. Not really used anything in quartz. Oh, I love kelp blocks. It looks like a fantastic... Do I have any with me? Kelp blocks look like lovely sort of packing crates. I don't think I have any. Garbage bags, yes. They look like garbage bags as well. Netherite blocks. Well, yes, that's probably because netherite blocks are just too danged expensive. I don't think I've ever actually owned a netherite block. I don't decorate with TNT. does that cover? I refuse to decorate with TNT. Look, Aaron Jesus, what have I told you about putting my goodbye that soon into the evening? Go away. Maybe the Gordons. There are many blocks that I may have to obtain now. I've never used personally a lodestone, but that's probably because, again, they're expensive. I'd build a lodestone. I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, netherite. Not high on my list of things to have used. Actually, I think the block that I would decorate least with would be gold. I have never ever decorated with a gold block. Right. I feel like I should move the shulker monster so that I can work on this area. I think a gold block would be probably the least likely thing for me to decorate with. Probably fairly high close to... absolutely. High close to that would be lapis. I mean, it's a lovely blue, but it's not a colour of blue that I've ever actually really wanted to use. I love the fact that I'm currently moving my shulker monster straight into the middle of the road. I'm gonna get run over here. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to move that. These are my miscellaneous. What's in that one? Oh, that's my lighting block. My lighting block? My lighting chest. Oy. One of these days I'll actually understand what the heck I've got in my inventory. I'm not one for using clay for much either. I don't think I've actually ever used clay. Alright, these three are my moving boxes. And if they ever start moving, I will promptly kill them, because they are clearly a mimic. If your chests start following you, run! Right. Now comes the dangerous one. Let's see what we can do about moving this one. Oh, the luggage. The luggage is an awesome, awesome character. If I only had a brain. Of all the homicidal, murderous intent things in the Discverse, well, yeah. I'm assuming that was probably based on an "if I only had a brain" element that I have an interesting habit of humming. Gee, you mean there are people who actually can manage to steal from me? I didn't think I generated enough ideas for that. Let's get rid of that. That's better. Right, what are we going to use this area for? I mean, this area seems a little bit light on stuff. Ideas are designed to be stolen. Ideas are designed to be stolen. As long as you don't sit there and perfectly block for block replicate something and then claim that you came up with the idea, then I don't care. I have watched enough other people build and used their builds as inspiration that, as far as I'm concerned, I might as well just be feeding back into the universe. I generate many things. I think most of those are more work for myself, though. Yes, scope creep is a thing. I kind of feel like this area might be an interesting... I'm tempted to put a cart here. Just the one. Yeah, why not? Let's stick a little bit of coarse dirt in, rough it up a bit, and stick a cart in here. Make it look like it's been pulled over for inspections. Oh, that makes perfect sense. A cart that's been pulled over for inspections. It's been hauling contraband. Quite what the contraband is, who knows? We'll come up with something for that in a minute. Maybe we'll hide. Ooh, that might be interesting. Yeah, that might be interesting. Pew. Um. Oh god. Don't get me started about having to get resources for this world. The resources that I use in this world are just painful. I mean, this is why we have the enormous overkill bone meal farm and the ridiculously overkill nether stem farm. And coming up soon, the insanely ridiculously overkill iron farm. Because I keep running out of iron. Stay on. Has Scotsman lost it? The answer is always yes. Right. No. Yes. Yep. Iron farms are interesting. I wonder if these ever existed. I mean, they must have done. Would six-wheel carts ever have existed? I'm just having one of those sort of... Did anyone ever develop a six-wheel cart? These and more questions will not be asked or answered. No, this is too big. This is way too big. That's the wrong trapdoor. $20 iron. I think I carry more than that on me on an average day. Oh, I never put down my ender chest again. That's why I can't find it. It's like, where is my ender chest? What am I looking for? Welcome back, Raven, and I hope that the stand-up was okay. Smooth basalt doesn't break down into anything else, does it? Nope, not in the slightest. Of course not. Why would I ever have a material that did useful things? That's what I was looking for. Well, that's not where I wanted to put that. Not chest. Ooh, have I got... yes I do. Fantastic. Well, let's just stuff that up. Yes. Actually stood up for it. I mean... I'm not... Well... I don't commonly end up stood up for my stand-ups. Nope. Oh, I absolutely know that problem. I have a standing desk and never use it as a standing desk. It's something I so very rarely remember to do myself. So, yeah. Yep, it's not an easy thing. Oh, actually, I need to go one further. Really? I put those there to place things against, and I never actually put anything against them. Oh. Oopsie. Let's see. Am I out of... Oh, I'm out of spruce. I've got spruce somewhere. Where do I have... Ah, there it is. I knew I had spruce somewhere. Oh yeah, there definitely needs to be something at the back, but that's... None of that's useful. Not one of those is in the right place. That's better. Actually, for the back, I want to use something a little bit different. Is this the right chest for these? No, that's the dark oak chest. Where's my spruce chest? There's my spruce chest. G'day, spruce. And do I have dark oak slabs? Yes, I do. They're in the wrong chest. There we are. No, let's go with these. Those will be more interesting. Oh, I need to sleep. Can't be named the box with a name tag. We can name many, many boxes. It doesn't matter. I still won't look at them. I have this perpetually impossible habit of not actually using the names of the tags. Names of the tag? I mean, you'll notice that some of these boxes are actually named. For example, we have Blocky Bits, Shulker Box, and Blocky Bits. Consistency. It's fantastic. And then we've got a Shulker Box, and Shulker Box. Okay? Shulker Box, Shulker Box, yeah. Planty Stuff and Shulker Box. Clearly, I have an absolutely perfect naming convention for all of my boxes. And it really is absolutely working for me. I'm not quite sure what it's working as, but one of these days we'll work it out. The IKEA bag is currently in the ender chest. Along with the shulker blocks, the job blocks, the red shulker box. Really? It's named Red Shulker Box. Why did I name it Red Shulker Box? I mean, it is the Red Shulker Box. Some of these are perfectly sensibly named. Stony Bits, for example, has... Why is that one named Stony Bits? Oh, I don't even know why that one's named Stony Bits. I give up. The Stony Bits box has absolutely no stone in it. It's got obsidian, which might be a stone. It's obsidian. Obsidian is a stone. Okay, so nah. Okay. Before I go completely off the rails, you think? I'm not even sure that the squirrels have any idea what the heck's going on here. Do I have any llama around here that are not employed? Oh, we have a stretch and a hydrate. Do I have any unemployed llama? No. But I do have a pair of mules. Or donkeys. I'm not quite sure which. I should have acquired those llama when we had the Wandering Trader yesterday. Hail Hydrate! And yes, the squeaky bottle of doom is back. Hail Hydrate. And a stretch. Oh, he gets... Thank you for that, Kel. The squeaky bottle of doom. Right. I need some leads. I also need to get those out of my inventory. And I will need a single... That'll do. Fence. Oh no! Actually, that's the worst place to put that. Give me that back. I want to put that there. And that there. There is a reason for this, and it will all become clear just as soon as I work out what it is. Hello. We thank you for your holding on to these leads, llama. These llama leads. Right. Hey ho, past Gordonite we go. And more Gordonite. All the Gordonite. One of these days, this area will be, at some point in the future, turned into a natural path between the areas of the castle. And that day is many, many moons in the future. Oh, God. Yeah, today is not that day. Tomorrow might not be either. Speaking of tomorrow, Raven, question. Do we know if tomorrow is going to be an evening of attempting to drive ourselves crazy? With communication failures, the game. Look, are you going to come with me? Are you just that stubborn? Everything's escaping. Okay. I had a feeling that might be the case, but I wanted to ask first. Maybe next weekend then, because Sunday I have another plan. And I'm not planning on streaming that one. I think I'm just going to take part in it. Other people, however, might be streaming it. So for context, on Sunday it is the Infinity Cove versus the Citadel Minecraft Bingo contest. Which, for anybody who has even the faintest clue what I'm talking about, can somebody tell me? Because I have no clue what I've signed up for. No. There is the concept of Minecraft Bingo. God help us, it's insane. In which you have to basically attempt to collect blocks or items as fast as possible according to Minecraft Bingo card. And the other half of that element is Infinity Cove, which is one of the areas that I am now actually occasionally found in, and the Citadel, which is another area that I'm not found in, are having a challenge contest. I'm curious, what is the block with which... Oh, what is the... blah, blah, blah. You two, what do you get bread with? I mean, the answer is each other, obviously, but hey. Tor. That was atrocious. That was worse than most of mine. Same with horses. Golden apples and carrots. Golden carrots and golden apples. Lovely. Say cheese. No. You know, I think it might have been better off with just one of these. Where did that lead go? Hello? How did you end up there? Right, I'm going to take you over here for a minute. Say cheese. Gorgonzola. No. do. Let's go with the original plan. You, come here. You're going to make this impossible, aren't you? I bet you won't fit between two sets of gates. Why are you trying to climb on top of here? I hate you. Today on fighting with a donkey. You, get out of the way. This is not going to end well, is it? Right. Go that way a bit. And that. No. Little bit more. No. I need you to... That'll do. That's about as close as I'm ever going to get, isn't it? Whee! It sort of looks right occasionally. It sort of looks right occasionally. I'll accept that. That's about as good as I'm ever going to get. I have no chance with Minecraft of ever being able to get that right. I also have no golden apples and no golden carrots. Actually, I probably do have golden carrots somewhere. Hold on. Golden carrots, you say? Come here. Well, that did nothing. That just fed them. That was a waste of golden carrots. Oh, don't tell me I had to have... Do I have to have tamed them first? Is this the problem? Right. Do I have to have tamed the donkeys before I can breed them? Yeah. I should have known. Be nice. Be my friend. Be my friend. So I can breed you in the end. Actually, this isn't the end, but I'd like to breed you anyway. That just... Why do I say these things? Yeah, I agree with And the triple dot from Raven suggests... The triple dot from Raven suggests... He's thinking, why? Why do you even think these things? Come here. Right. You and you. Make it a baby. Yay! We have a baby donkey. I have extra donkey. Donkey. Whee. Tiny baby donkey. Oh, isn't he adorable? It looks like a piñata. Just don't smack it like one. Oh, that would be bad. I would get in so much trouble for that. Use the donkey at the pinata. That's better. Now that you're between these, can I remove these? Or are you going to actually then climb straight back up? I did nothing, Kel. You can't attack me for anything yet. There, that's better. Wow. Wow. I see how it is. So yeah, this cart has been pulled over for checking, and they have found that it is not a safe cart to be letting into the building. I'm not sure I should be anywhere near this cart, let alone anyone else. Thankfully, the hey, listen, is well away from it. Hey, listen. You two are going to come in handy later, so I'm going to move you uphill again. Right, come with me. Come with me and you'll have a future of abomination. As we find ways to use donkeys. Congratulations, you have assisted me in my... Nope, I'm not going to even finish that statement. Right, let's focus on the last bit of missing elements. I need a gate. I need a gate. How are we going to do a gate? I don't want to do a portcullis or anything. I just need a gate. I'm tempted just to do one large single gate and have it folded back. That might work. I've done that. Oh, yeah, that might work. Yes, possibly. It's... where's my job blocks chest? That has none of what I'm looking for. That has absolutely none of what I'm looking for. Okay. I think it's one of these. Yes, it is. Fantastic. So if we take that, and let's see. Oh no, they're coming to take me away again. Right, do that. Does that look about right? Yeah, that works. And then... no more and then. Nope. This one. I used to have a concept of what I was doing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Needs to be taller. It's not bad, but it's a little bit bland. so let's try. I have an idea. I have done other things in the past that would make this work. You will come in handy. I may actually need to make this one block taller. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, ooh. I have a plan. I have a plan that requires me to get on top of this and add another layer. Yeah. I think I need to be sleeping, however. I then need 10 of... I do not have 10 of those, but I have a large amount of these. That'll work. Why I bothered picking up the one single solitary one, because that's no use at all to man or beast. Who are you calling a beast? Oh, hold on. I should have bit. Yeah, you are needed. Wait, I had 11 of those. I only have one in my inventory. Did I put the 10? I put the 10 into the chest instead of the 1. Smooth, Scots. Absolutely perfectly planned. Is that... Do I need a dropper or a dispenser? Who knows? Redstone. Doesn't matter, I have one of whatever. It is... I have a dropper. I think once I've got the block in place, I don't think it's going to really make a difference to... I don't think it's really visible in either direction, to be honest. I think that's pretty good as a gate, though. I might need to put another half slab over the top of that, just to make it look like it's properly anchored. It's either that or we put another one facing up and stick some sort of... no, we don't. Does that look like a gate? I think that looks like a gate. The only problem is it feels like it sticks far too far out into the pathway. I almost think I should cut back this a bit and have it so that it's folded back into the wall. But then if you've got this here, if somebody were attempting to break in, they'd be pushing up against this. So that would actually make sense to have it here. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. It looks alright. What I might do is put some banding on the back of that. Just to sort of... yeah, there we are. I know nobody's ever going to look at the back of it, but... that feels better. Proceed to customs checkpoint. That's better. I'm in a mood. Don't mind me. Never let my brain go. What should I be doing here? Why should I be kindling this spruce? No, of course. I'm sure there will be one. I'll include it in the pretties mode later, Kel. I'm just trying to decide if I should... actually, I should probably make that more visible. Joel, greetings. And thank you to everyone joining with the raid. And a raid and run. I do hope everyone is well this evening. And for those joining us with Joel's raid, can you let me know what he's been up to? Hey, Grandpa Crafter. Hey, Sweet Sandy. I need another... oh, I had to make one of those, didn't I? I didn't have any of those. That's a thunderstorm. Where's my bed? Dirty, muddy business building out the swamp. Oh, fantastic. Is it coming along well? Because that swamp is looking amazing. And hey, True Purple. What was I trying to do? Oh, yes. Oh, there's no point in putting one of those in. I don't have anything to actually anchor the result. So, for those just arriving, we've been working on the entrance gatehouse. Hey, Elcorn. At the edge of a future castle. And by the edge of and future, I mean there's a small amount of it. And I really should hit this button. For those arriving who aren't aware of Joel, I can highly recommend paying attention to Joel, who is... oh goodness. Now this will take a second to catch up with. He is responsible for the Citadel podcast. He is on the Citadel Minecraft server, building in West Hill, which is a 3-year-old medieval city build. He is one of the 2 members of the people who are in the Spawn Chunks podcast as well, along with Pixel Riffs. And many, many other things, because he is into a great many elements of the universe. And yes, this upcoming castle is not small. I'm just currently putting the gates on it. Pixel is, well, yes, Pixel is very well known. But Joel is equally quite big. Right, let's start putting a second gate in. Oh, should I be... Now the question becomes, where would this gate be? Would this gate be on this side or on this side? Yeah, just clipped through a tower. Did not mean to do that. I think I've got this on the wrong side. I think I would be putting the gate on this end. Because it would be closing into the castle. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this gatehouse alone is 3 by 5 by the looks of it. No, 2, 3. No, I take it back. Just the gatehouse for this build is 20 chunks. It's not that big of a gatehouse. Maybe. I also I dispute the undiagnosed thing. The undiagnosed element of that seems inaccurate on the grounds that we all know that it's a problem. I don't need those. I do need more of those. Ooh. No, I think I've got enough there. And I think I need a lot of those. Medically undiagnosed, we all know it's a thing. Well, okay, I'll accept that. Oops. How do we get on top of this? So what I'm thinking is I might need to put something across here as the upper point of this hinge. And then we do the same here. And then we add in a set of signs to make the... Well, that's in the wrong place. Have a good time, Zone Blacknesia. And thank you for joining us this evening. For those wondering why the heck I can't find O on the keyboard very easily, my keyboard is blank. I touch type 99% of the time, and as a result, when I'm trying to find an individual character, it's usually me making a mistake and finding the key to the right or left of it. And Voldaire, thank you for the follow. I just realised I missed that. There we are. Right, I need something to make those a little bit more interesting by way of colouring. I really should probably have a slightly more useful food source than berries, but, well, we'll see. Let's see. Hey, Elkhorn. Let's go with white. For those wondering, this cart has been pulled over for a safety check in this nice courtyard area and has been found to be unsafe. Whether or not it's safe for me to be around it is another question. I need to reinforce the top of that gate, though. Which means I do actually need that dropper. Another question, and the answer to that question is no. Pardon? There was a question? Did I miss the question? Did I... Have I not been paying attention to anything? Again. Do I only have one? 1.5 slab of stone bricks? Oh. I'm not even sure I know what I'm talking about at the best of times tour, so, nah. Where am I? How do I get out of here? There we are. That feels like it's incomplete. I maybe actually should just run that all the way across. I should probably also sleep, because apparently it's getting dark. And if I do run this all the way across, do I want to make it look like it's braced? So if I do this... this is fully expecting to be a multiple month build, Voltaire. My last build was... I conservatively estimated it to take 4 months when I started it. It took 9. Which is probably about average for how badly I misunderstand my scale. If I... No, hold on. Yes. For those who are new to the area, this is my previous build in this world. Eventually it'll load. This is my Caldera city. And apparently it's very, very slow to load today. This was started on January the 1st and took a little bit of time to build. Mostly due to the ridiculous amount of detail that I put into it. The concept is the city is abandoned, mostly, due to the fact that it is being taken over and destroyed by these crystal tendrils, which have slightly decided that the world is theirs. And the tendrils themselves are growing from... Oops. A slightly abused geode down in this cavern that has decided that it's alive and thus wants to have the universe to itself. This is what happens when I decide to build small. As Tor mentioned earlier, anything below 8x8 chunks is considered to be a warm-up. With all of this being the result of many, many, many moons of scope creep. Anything below 8x8 chunks is a subcomponent. Yeah, okay, yeah. We have a few subcomponents in this. Oh, and for context, none of this landscaping existed before I started. Things like these caves are completely hand-built, as can be identified by the fact that it's entirely hollow behind it. There are even small elements, such as a nether stem farm hidden in the hills. Some would say the hills are alive with the sound of explosions. And apparently, the inside of my skull is completely empty. So yes, this is what happens when I start a build. It starts off small, and then immediately scope creeps to the point of becoming a multiple sacrificial statue go, eh-oh, and then kaboom! Exactly. The hills are alive and they're eating people. Yes, that too. Where did I leave my dark oak? There it is. Whoops. Thank you, Cal. I also have a complete inability to remember what the heck view I'm on when I'm swapping between cameras. That's better. That now looks a bit more like it's what I was aiming for. Although it's a little bit bland. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. That I need. What I might do is you, and you. And another stair on the far end. Where do I have a stair? This one. Occasionally I know what I'm doing. The rest of the time, not a fucking clue. That's better. Actually, I like that more. Yep. That has that sort of, it's been here a while kind of look to it. Do I have any cracked stone brick? Yes, I actually do, surprisingly, have cracked stone brick. Come back here. Okay. Okay, so all of that's done. This probably needs a bit more bleh. Well, that's flat. How did I not actually do that retaining wall yet? You'd think by now I would have actually done that retaining wall. Those. Shush you. I haven't gotten you. I haven't worked out what name to give you yet. Probably stubborn. Can't call you Muffin the Mule. You're that would end up with a little bit of a trademark dispute. And I put away the half slabs. Why did I put away the half slabs? Do I never know what I'm doing? And the answer to that is yes. I have no clue what I'm doing at the best of times. Let's grab one of those, and let's grab those, because I've just realised I need to really do something with this section of wall as well. Really could do with a half slab or a stair just there. I think my next thing to look for is where I left my... that's better. That's much better. That actually feels like it's a retaining wall now. Really? That's better. Kind of feel like I should do something with this a little. God. Yeah. Apparently I have to burn through all of my food. How did that happen? So part of my intention has been to get this resolved, or this area finished, this week. When did I start these? Was it last week or this week? I've kind of lost track. No. Oh, no, those are the right chests. That one's got the tough in it. That area needs a little bit of bone mealing. Yes. What does an off by 1 week matter? I mean, off by one is so common that it's... yeah. I've given up on the number of off by one errors in this universe. Why do I still have smooth basalt in my inventory? I'll just put it there for the moment. Coarse dirt. Coarse dirt. Where did I leave the coarse dirt? There it is. Right. I don't like the areas... Hello now, Drama Safety Llama. I have not really splatted this time. I approve of the choice of quote from the random quote generator. Oh. You can tell that Raven is thinking, I've not been quoted enough today, because he's now taking the opportunity to let the bot just pick random quotes. Also, the concept of sanity being in your squirrel just sounds a little wrong. Which I guess is why this got quoted. Ah, there's another entire section of... Yes. Whoops, missed one. Yuck, don't like that. Let's do this. That's better. Because, of course, being underneath these walkways, these areas are the sort of thing that are going to be a bit more devoid of light. And let's take out these torches, because I can probably go through and sort out lighting later. You came from out there. I kind of feel like I should probably put in a couple of bits of this here to make it look like this is actually part of the pathing area. Let's do this. So it's a bit more obvious that people have occasionally on regular occasions, that some of those words made sense, not necessarily in that order. Let's have it so that it looks like this is actually... Why am I just not using... Oh, shush you. That's better. That makes this look like it's a more sort of actually used section of path. Yeah, that's better. Right, now I need to hit this area with a piece of bone meal. Because it's kind of a bit flat. Okay. I can't even remember the reason for that one. I'm sure there was a very good reason for it, but I can't remember it. Which is usually about right for anything that goes on in this chat. Right. And where's my job blocks block? Job blocks block? Job blocks chest. Does this one? Yes, it does. Awesome. I have beehives, which... and barrels. Beehives and barrels and all sorts of pieces, things and bits for strewing in places. All of these things make it look like we have bits and pieces being collected and stuff. No, I wanted to put you there. Make it look like there's sort of a pile of chests here that have been taken out of other carts and been looked over and just generally taken to pieces. That's nicer. That gives that sort of more of a things are going on in this area feel. Let's add a couple of chests. You're noisy. Do I have any frames left? I should be so lucky. Right. However, I do have leather. Let's take a piece of paper. And since I haven't got a clipboard, and I'm making the same blooming mistake yet again, because apparently you can't place frames on top of scaffolding. You can place all sorts of other things on top of scaffolding, just not frames. Let's make this area look a little bit more ominous. Just because we can. I like that. That feels a lot better now. Do I have... No, of course I don't. Well, that's not helpful. Fine. No, bizarrely, it doesn't work even with a shift click. It just does not accept it on top of scaffolding or onto the side. I think scaffolding is a weird semi-transparent block that you can't place frames onto. I have yet to work out why. I have yet to figure out if I care why. I keep making the same mistake, which is a problem, but that's a different issue. Let's grab... And let's see... And... No, that's right. One of these chests is not like the others. I'm kind of surprised by the fact that I don't own any pre-made... what's the word I'm looking for? Where's my metals? Cauldrons. Why do I not have any cauldrons? I really want a cauldron. I also need sleep because apparently it's getting dark again. Cauldrons honestly should have been in the job blocks chest. But apparently I'm out of them, and that's the problem. And I really should have kept the job blocks chest out because I want a couple of barrels. There we are. I'm trying to dot little bits around to make this place look a little bit more inhabited. Since I don't have, before anyone asks, I don't have the armor stands mod, so I won't be adding things through the use of armor stands, much as how I've seriously pondered it a few times. I need an empty chest. I've seriously pondered that an armor stand might be a useful addition through the use of the armor stands mods. Right. No. There we are. Let's light this place up a little bit. Just to take some of the opportunities for things to attempt to murder me in my sleep away. Those are lit up. That can go there. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. I wonder. Come here. Can I do this? Ah! Dag nabbit. So many things just take one look at carpet blocks and go, yep, you can go away. That's what I was trying to do. Now that's one way of lighting things up. And that might actually be a useful trick that I didn't realise I could do. So the glow lichen can go underneath moss carpet. That is not incredibly bright, but it is an awful lot more useful than having to have glow lichen everywhere. Except for the fact that I keep doing that. I'm completely ignoring that pun if it was not obvious there, Elkhorn. Yep, that one. I like this because it means I'm not adding bright light sources. I'm actually just adding minimal light sources, and that actually feels much nicer. But some areas are going to possibly need it. Actually, to be honest, somewhere along here, you're more likely to have a torch on the wall. So let's actually put a couple of torches on the walls next to the places where it would be obvious for them to actually have torches on the walls. Duh. Do I have any lanterns left? Yes, apparently I do. Let's have one of those on top of these chests. That's better. And let's put one on top of this barrel. That makes a lot of difference. Is that a 0 up there? Yes, yes it is. How annoying. I have over time used a variety of different methods of lighting things up. Well, that's probably one of the more unusual ones, but it works. Stick that there. I think that is all of the zeros that were in place. Have we got everything that's inside the... Ugh, not quite. Whoa. They're coming to take me away. That needs something. And so does that. But I think those were the last 2 zeros actually in the courtyard. Everything else is outside of the courtyard. Fantastic. Right, let's finish getting rid of the shulker monster. Because, unfortunately, or fortunately, we are at pretty much wrapping up point, which means we have hit what is commonly known as Pretty's O'Clock, where we are going to attempt to see how all of this looks with the addition of renders. I forgot to put the last of the glow lichen into my lighting chest. That's better. One of these had. There it is. Right. Nope. Okay, let's get my main account out of the way. I think we have a convenient dirt enclosure to hide in. Right. And now, let's see how this looks to end the evening. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice. That has really come together well. And of course, I mustn't forget what Kel wanted. Our gateway signs as a picture. Thank you, Alcon. This is the bit where which I usually enjoy the most, where I get to actually see what everything that I've been working on finally looks like after I've hit every element of doing the pretties. And of course it's raining, which actually might be a fantastic view, because generally when it's raining we get puddles in this. But it's also a little bit too close to dark, so I'm going to have to skip letting the puddles grow. But if I do that, just got a few puddles as the weather clears up. And this was a view that I really wanted to get as the sunlight rays start to come in. In fact, let's get it from up here. No, don't lose the rays! Don't lose the rays! Oh, they left. But they're coming back. They're coming back. Oh yeah, that is just beautiful. Oh, and a hail hydrate just to finish things off. Thank you, Landstrad. And a stretch. Oh, up we get. Stretch. Your timing is fantastic for distracting me there, Landstrad. Right. Have we gotten all of the nice pretties pictures? I think that will probably be it for today, unfortunately. I never did get round to actually starting on the interiors. Those will have to come in the near future. But I think... Whoopsie, I've left scaffolding on some of the towers. I think this has really come along well from where it was at the beginning of the week, which was only the 2 towers at the front. So, at this point, I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening, and thank you to everyone who came along with Joel for the raid earlier. I will be back again next week at my usual time of 2.5 hours previously to now, on Monday, where we will be... I don't know what we'll be doing. There's a couple of possibilities, and I'll figure out which it is. We're either going to be working on another area of Castle Gordonstein, or we might start thinking and planning out Jurassic World. Trying to think about that one. Either way, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend and is able to relax and enjoy it. Thank you again to everyone. I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.